Hello there! Welcome to the part 2 of my tutorial how to make and shoot a futuristic city miniature out of junk. In this video I'm gonna show you how to shoot the miniature. If you are interested on how to make it, please watch part 1. And please remember that this is part of an indie film project called Attack of the Cyber Octopuses, currently looking for funds on Kickstarter. Each contribute and share are really appreciated. But let's see what you need for this tutorial. For sure, you'll need the futuristic city miniature that we made last time. Then some other random stuff that might look like skyscrapers to put in the background and foreground. I'm including a lava lamp, camera lenses, a bottle of oil from Sicily of my friend Giuseppe, and a couple of plywood buildings that I made some time ago. A Bollywood dolly truck, a cheap smoke machine, a black sheet, a powerful light, and some random LEDs that I collect around and bought from Chinese shop. Then, of course, your camera. Now, the dolly truck is not that important, but it's very important to have a smoke machine. The haze created by the smoke machine gives you the feeling of depth, making more visible the buildings closer to the camera than the farther ones, as happened in real life. I bought this one for $50. If you don't have money to spend on a smoke machine, you can always invite over some friends and have a ganja party. I'm using a 85mm lens on my old Canon 5D Mark II, and I'm making the frame with a focus on the core of the city miniature. It's time now to add some other objects all around to have the feeling of a bigger city. Of course, it would be better to have a dozen of those city blocks, but they are not ready yet, so some spare stuff will do the job for now. Once I'm happy with the composition of the frame and the buildings, it's time to do the lighting. I'm using just one strong source of backlights, almost pointing straight into the camera, to have some interesting lens flare. I'm also adding some spare LEDs to give more light to the building and have a more interesting science fiction feeling. It's time now for blowing some smoke, but before doing that, be sure to tape any smoke sensor that you might have on your ceiling to avoid a blasting alarm that can wake up your angry neighbors. The smoke has to be dense, like fog, not moving too much, and maybe it's better if you do it in a small room. You can adjust the amount of smoke and the position of the light until you are happy with the result. Now it's time to set your camera. The aperture has to be as close as possible to have a wide depth of field. In a real life shot of a city, all the buildings are in focus, so we need to achieve the same feeling. To close the aperture, you'd probably need to raise your camera ISO. Do it as much as possible until you get a reasonable amount of noise. My shutter speed is set to 1/50 and my white balance to 3000 Kelvin, giving me a cold tonality. There are also some theories about frame rate and scale of your models, but my camera doesn't allow me to change it so much, so I'd go with a standard European 25 frames per second. Now it's time to shoot. I'll do it on my cheap dolly truck, with very slow and smooth movements. When you are happy with the footage, it's time for some little post-production. As you can notice, the raw material is already pretty great. I will just add a couple of lens flares and a rain effect, plus some overall grading. And here is the final result. Pretty great considering it was made with junk and cheap equipment. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if so, please consider a little contribution on Kickstarter to make this movie a reality. This campaign is all or nothing, and we'd love to make this awesome movie.
Attack of the Cyber Octopuses. Coming soon to a terminal near you.